Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all enjoyed last week's video. So I know I've been doing a lot of like artwork for conventions and making like, fan art or stuff to sell. But I've been taking time lately, as you've seen, to focus on my own like individual artwork and increasing my portfolio skills and all that. And one of the fundamental skills that I wanted to get better at was my anatomy. So I know I've been doing a lot better than I used to do, but I still feel like I could do a lot more and that I'm still lacking a little bit. And one of the things I really wanted to focus on and take some time to like get better at was my faces. I feel like I could still have a lot of struggle. When I do certain angles, I really can't like understand it as much. And it's one of the things that I really struggled with when I first started to learn how to draw. So I'm gonna try to draw 100 faces today. I'm hoping by the end of this I can understand drawing faces better, or maybe I'll be worse. I guess we'll find out. Alright, we got our first face right here, and we're gonna see how this turns out. Alright, this is my first face. Yeah, I know, it's not like the prettiest. I'm not like doing full line art or anything like that, but I still feel like it's not like terrible. It's not like the end of the world type of thing. It's just something, it's a good starting point, and hopefully by the end I can do a side by side and it looks way better. So, yeah, I'll probably only record like every 10th face that I draw or something like that. But yeah, this is what I have right now. This is number one, and then we'll just move forward from here. I'm gonna be fully honest with y'all. I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere near 100. I really overestimated how long this would take me. Maybe just because I'm still new at this, and like, it takes me like 20 minutes each just to get one of these to look good. And even then, like you can see, like this one, it's not really the best looking. And then obviously the first one I did, it was still warm. It was still warm up, but you can tell it was not anywhere near what I thought how easy I thought I would like be able to do this. So yeah, my new goal is hopefully 50. I was trying to get it done today, but like I said, I'm only at 6, so I don't know if I'm even gonna get to that. I might do this over the course of the next couple of days, but I have events coming up and I can't spend too much time on this. So I'm gonna do my best to get as much as I can. But you can already tell from number 6 to number 1 that I am making progress. I think I am trying to stay true to the reference, but the proportions and all, I think I'm doing pretty decent. And I think I'm getting pretty good at getting the different head shapes, because I was worried that I might run into same face syndrome just by not using references and doing it on my own. Yeah, I think I'm making some progress, and I'll keep you all updated on what goes on. So yeah. I'm gonna do another couple hours, and then hopefully we'll see how many we can get done. But yeah, I think facial features I'm doing pretty good. I know I'm still struggling. It takes me a while, but overall I think it's still doing better than I was before. I don't know. You let me know. Okay, so I'm at number 21 right now, and I wanted to at least do one with you guys, where I kind of go with you on the process on how I take what I see and put it on like an actual drawing. And so I always start with a circle. It doesn't even have to be perfect because it doesn't really matter at the end. It's just to help establish lines. So I always do a line to establish kind of the direction my head's turning. And then next you want to add your lines, and so they're usually always the same distance. I don't it's not like the biggest deal, but I do like to make just like the nose to the chin just a little bit smaller for females. All right, and now that you got these down, you want to add the little line, find your reference or whatever angle you're trying to get to, and just draw a line down to establish, you know, where your head is actually like tilted downwards, because your head actually isn't, you know, it's like two parts kind of. You got the cranium, or like the circle part, which is like pretty much like the back of your head and the side of your head, and then you have like little down part where your jaw goes down, like right here, and that's like this, you know. If you want to do more like anime, they kind of, I'm pretty sure anime bases it off a cat, so if you want to draw more anime style, it'd be kind of more like that, like out and then down, you know, like boom boom. And then I like to add, this helps me cut off where I need to on the side right here, but I usually add like where my ear is gonna go, and this reference has your ear pretty far back, so you want to do kind of like right this line that I just drew right here. That's gonna be the line that the ear falls on. So this is where I draw the ear at, and her reference is cut off, so I'm just gonna make my own ear. Okay, and so for this reference, it's actually a little bit downward, so you can see right here it kind of tilts downward, so the ear is going to go just a little bit lower. Usually it's on the same line as your eyebrow, but in this reference it's going to be just a little bit lower. And obviously ears come in different sizes and different shapes, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but for the inside of the ear, to simplify it, you could kind of just do like, I usually connect this part, so do like a little circle, then come back and connect it to the other end, and then you can kind of just do like boom, like a little squiggly like that, and then the further inside you just kind of do boom and boom. And then next for the eyes, I usually establish like the middle of this second quadrant. You have quadrant 1, 2, 3, right? Because this is where the chin is, and then this is where the eyes fall down. And then next you want to, like this, you see how this is curved, you kind of want to cut that off there. You'll probably edit it later, but for now it's just a good cutoff to try to match this curve. It's more like this. Like I said, I usually liquefy it afterwards to try to fix it. So if it's not perfect right now, don't worry about that. The chin would be probably like boom. Yeah. And then it goes all the way back. So to the ear is usually where it goes. And then usually for necks, I make feminine necks kind of just like a little bit thinner, and then masculine necks a little bit wider. But for this one, you kind of just want to go somewhere in this area, not too far in the middle, because then it'll look kind of weird. So just a little bit like under the chin, kind of like right here probably. All right, I edited it a little bit, but yeah, this is where we got right now. And so you want to add the eyes next. I just do a little circle to indicate where they are. And then you always want to make sure they're about the same distance apart. Now this angle does shorten it. On this side, it's going to be a lot shorter than it is on this side. So just make sure it's the same angle, but this eye is actually probably going to be shorter, like width-wise. And then I draw an extra line right here to establish where I'm going to put the actual eye. So yeah, this is my head. I could definitely tell from the first one I did that I'm doing a lot better than I was. As you can see, I'm doing a lot better than I was since my first one. Again, that was warm-up. Boom, that's the number 20 I just did before the one I just showed you. And then yeah, you can see I'm slowly getting better. Sometimes it falls down, sometimes it falls up. But yeah, I wish I could do more, but it takes me like a while to do this, especially since I'm explaining it, but it also just takes me a while to draw these in general. So, you know, I think 25 is probably the best I can do right now, given the time frame that I have. But yeah, I'm gonna just finish up the last 4, and then I'll catch y'all when I'm done. All right, so this is actually the last one I ended up doing. I got 25 out of 100, which, you know, it's still a fourth of what I went in thinking I could do. And it's not that I couldn't do 100, it's just that, you know, right now it just takes me longer to make the each head, and you know, I just don't have time to be doing all 100, because if you know, 20 minutes times 25, you know, that it kind of eats up. But yeah, you know, just because it takes you longer doesn't mean you're bad. I mean, like, you can see the progression slowly, that as I got more comfortable and more able to understand that, you know, the last one actually, I mean, I did take a little bit more time on it, but still, it's like it ended up pretty good, at least in my eyes. And yeah, this is something I still plan on doing, even if it's not for another video. I'm still probably gonna practice drawing these, like, you know, every now and then, just to get better at my fundamentals, and you know, just practice, right? But yeah, that's probably gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, seeing kind of my process and, you know, trying to get better. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in next week's video. I don't know if it'll be the vlog or if it'll be another one, but I guess we'll see what happens. I plan on doing this again, probably with other body parts, maybe not the head, but maybe sometime in the future if you guys want to see that, or, you know, just let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next week, and peace.